Hello, YouTube and fellow comic book aficionados. I have with me today the brand new, long awaited, and highly anticipated Batman Omnibus Volume 1 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. This book has been on my wish list for the longest time. When they started releasing New 52 Omnibuy, I cannot believe this was not among the first that was released. Me and every other DC fan out there, we were asking, where's our Scott Snyder Batman Omnibus? DC, come on. It finally released it, and I am so excited for this. You guys have no idea. I absolutely adored Scott Snyder's run on this character. More so the first half than the latter half. And luckily this book is pretty much the first half of his run. It's the first 33 issues, and then there's a couple annuals as well. I've been waiting for this book for so long. It is finally here. As you can see, front cover of the dust jacket. Awesome image. It was one we've seen before, but it looks awesome in this oversized format. Spine. Batman. And the back. Awesome Joker image. You can pause that if you want to read all that right there, and you can see everything this book contains. $125 cover price. Of course, I did not pay that. Got it this past week on In Stock Trades. It was about $60. Definitely pick it up now, because next week the price will go up a little bit on it. But yeah, we'll get the dust jacket off and take a look at the book underneath. All right, got an awesome wraparound cover on the hardcover itself. From the panel, actually a panel from the 0 Year storyline. With Bruce Wayne's first starting out as Batman. Absolutely love the colors, so bright and vibrant, and I think it's just a really great piece that they used for the cover. Really happy with this. But yeah, we'll get the flip back around and take a look inside. All right, let's take a look inside. Credits, table of contents, 1,140 plus pages of awesome Batman content. And here we go into the first story arc, the Court of Owls, which is definitely my favorite story arc of Scott Snyder's run. A lot of people like Death of the Family or Endgame, but this is definitely my favorite. That he created such a rich background and mythos for this organization, almost as if they've been around since the beginning of Batman's creation. That's what it felt like, and it was just flowed so seamlessly. Absolutely amazing storytelling. I actually own the Absolute Court of Owls as well, but wanted to pick this up so I could have the entire Scott Snyder run in oversized format. Definitely worth it. So while I'm in the middle of the book, I'll show off the binding of it. As you can see, it is a sewn binding. However, kind of like the Batman Eternal Omnibus, this binding is very tight. I mean, it is sewn, like I said. There is a bit of a gap there, but as you can see, that spine lays pretty flat. And there's a big valley here, big gutter. So I would imagine that at times you're going to see some gutter loss, unfortunately. I don't know why, some of these newer books DC is making them with such tight binding. It's really frustrating, especially with a book such as this one. Such a long-awaited and sought-after book, and they go and make a binding like this. Very disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe I can work it in some, hopefully. So. Yep, Scott Snyder definitely will go down as one of the best Batman writers in history. This entire run is just absolutely phenomenal. Loved every bit of it. Well, at least every bit that's in this book. The later story arcs, yeah, they're not quite as good. With the Bat Bunny and everything. You can see Greg Capullo's absolutely gorgeous artwork. That man is really gifted. I love this cover. Absolutely, that's one of my favorite covers of the entire run. I'll skip to the end here. Alright, so we get a cover gallery. A lot of covers. I love Raphael Albuquerque's artwork. I want American Vampire Volume 2 Omnibus. When's that coming out, DC? Make me wait too long. All these different covers here. We get a brief character study from Greg Capullo. Concept designs for all the different talons over the centuries. I thought that was really cool. Joker. That is it. The Batman Omnibus Volume 1 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. In my opinion, the best parts of his run are contained in this book. Volume 2 is going to have the filler issues, and then it's going to have the super heavy and then the Bloom story arcs. Just not nearly as good as this chunk of his run, in my opinion. I know it has its fans, but I mean, I will definitely pick up the second volume. I don't know when it's coming out. Like I said, this one was just released this week after years and years of waiting for it. So no solicitations for volume 2 yet, but hopefully it'll be within the next year. Definitely will pick that up because I'm kind of a completionist, especially on Batman, and I need it on my shelf. It'll look really good with all the other Omnibuy up there. So that is the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if this is going to be a book you're picking up. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this. I think it's going to sell immensely well. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, comment and subscribe. Do that whole thing. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.